Make a mess. Stop trying to be perfect and create something that you're proud of. Stop trying to convince yourself that the mistakes you've made are the definition of who you are. The mistakes you've made have helped you grow. They've brought to light the parts of you that needed love and nurturing and attention. Because growth doesn't happen without awareness. Awareness is the first step of any meaningful growth. It's easy to hold yourself back when it feels like there's so much competition. Like there are so many rules you're supposed to follow. And if you don't follow those rules, then you'll never have the success you desire. You'll never feel free. You'll never feel abundant. But the rules that you're so inclined to follow, they're made up. You don't have to follow them. Sure, there are restrictions because we want to live in a civil society. And there are limits to what we should say or how we should express ourselves if it means hurting someone else. But if you feel constrained, like you can't create because the world might not understand you, that's exactly the sign that tells you you should be creating. Because the world is missing something that you have to offer. Your ability to communicate through your art is yours. You're not going to find it within someone else's work, or someone else's video, or someone else's post. You can look for inspiration. You can ask for suggestions. You can get feedback that will help you. It will allow you to explore deeper parts of yourself that you didn't even know existed. But by all means, do not shrink down. Don't set an imaginary limit on your own potential. If you're someone who has followed the straight and narrow for years, expecting that the world would somehow deliver to you what you desire, but what you desire is not on the path you're on, it's time to find a new way. It's time to create your own map, write your own rules, and change those rules when you need to. If you feel like you're holding back something that could add value to the world, something that could make someone else feel seen, something that allows you to feel, something that allows your emotions to be set free, that's your calling. I think one of the greatest myths of our life is that there's a timeline that we should follow, that by a certain age, you should have done certain things. And maybe at one point that was a real consideration. But we don't live in that world anymore, if we ever even did. We live in a world where honesty and integrity aren't rewarded nearly as much as animosity. And if that bothers you, be part of the change. Become someone who shifts that. Take risks that open your mind to new possibilities. Invite conversations that challenge the way you think. Give yourself time to be bored and let new ideas develop. It is not healthy, nor is it our responsibility to be so dialed in all the time. It scatters our focus and it dilutes our ambition. And sometimes it just feels like a gut punch when you're staring at the world, wondering if it will ever get better. You might not be able to change everything, but you can change something. You can change how you approach your days. You can change how you interact with people. You can make a life worth living without being beholden to someone else. Your creative aspirations are not delusional. They're essential. We did not come this far as human beings because we accept defeat. We've evolved because we had the audacity and the curiosity to question what we've been told, to create things that didn't yet exist, to experiment and discover what was possible. There is no limit on what we can achieve. The only limit is our willingness to try. Because nothing happens when we sit at home, wishing for better. You have to start. Share the messy middle. Regret the things you post and post again anyway. Don't take it personally, even when it feels personal. Instead, ask yourself why it hurts. Sit with that. Explore that. And create from that.